Today's show is brought to you by Audible.com. You can head over to audibletrial.com/WTS Sports Quiz, and you can have access to over 180,000 titles for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. That, once again, is audibletrial.com/WTS Sports Quiz.
Broadcasting from the Attention Era Media Studios in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, this is What's the Score, the Sports News Quiz. I'm your game master, Josh Scheibe, the man who would tell you his New Year's resolutions, but who has a feeling they'd go in one year and out the other. And now, here's the host of What's the Score, Baxter Colburn.
Thank you, Josh. Thanks, everybody. A very happy, belated Merry Christmas to all of you. I hope you enjoyed the holiday seasons with your family and got all the presents or coal that you deserved. If you would like to start your New Year's off bright, but want to win a prize while doing it, we invite you to go check out our website, WTSSportsQuiz.com, and our social media pages to sign up to play one of our games.
You can also find the show on demand on iTunes, iHeartRadio, and on our website, WTSSportsQuiz.com.
All right, time to meet our panelist this week. First up, he is a sports broadcaster and a lifetime Detroit Lions fan. Please welcome Michael Sear. How are we doing, Michael? You doing well?
Just living the dream.
Living the dream? How are the Lions doing? You hanging in there?
I've had a few heart attacks so far this season.
Have you? It's been a better year than you'd probably hoped for, though, right?
I expected, 6 wins, so definitely better than...
It's true. Yeah, you exceeded expectations.
Exactly.
All right. Next up, he is a public address announcer for the Wisconsin Rapids Raptors, an engineer at Fox Sports Wisconsin, and a longtime Buffalo sports hopeful. It's Tanner Burke.
It is good to be here. I got coal for Christmas, which surprisingly is more valuable than the Polly Pockets I asked for. So I'm okay with it.
And Tyrod Taylor this year for the Bills as well.
Hey-o.
And finally, he is a writer, musician, and sports journalist. Please welcome Mitch Vomhof to the program.
Hey.
Nice to see you, Mitch. I feel like your hair gets wavier every time I see you.
I'm just living that wavy lifestyle.
I like
got some product for Christmas.
Yes, exactly.
Coming off of my Christmas break, all refreshed, hot and ready to go.
I love it. Well, welcome to the show, panel. Great to have you all back this week. Tanner, welcome back. It's been about a month or so since we've had you on. So
I was getting nervous. I thought you just kind of shunned me out. You exiled me.
No, not at all. No, we're honest though. We're glad
Sorry,
to have
Baxter's
you back.
fired me like 3 times.
It is. He keeps coming back. I'm like, Mitch, you cannot be on the show unless you actually win, and then I think you won. No.
Yeah, but that one time was really great.
It was great. Michael, it's also great to have you back. You've been off for a long time. I find it interesting. Detroit has continued to win games or been really good, as well as you've not been on the show. Is this a coincidence by anybody? It's like when Michael Sear is on the show, the Lions are not doing really well, but when he's not on the show, Detroit is suddenly pretty good.
It's probably a bad omen. I should probably just leave now.
I guess so. No.
We
don't want you to do that. No. All right, time to get this show on the road, Game Master Scheibe.
Joining us on the phone to play Failed Resolutions is Simon Mitchell. Welcome to the show, Simon.
Hello, sorry, I'm calling from the other side of the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh, my goodness. I need to pull our tin can a little bit tighter. I'm sorry. I want to make sure that you can hear us, of course. But, Simon, we're thrilled to have you on the show. I'm sure you've been there before, Simon, but you finish off a great year with a vow to make a resolution for the next year, and then, it's going to be even bigger and better. And then somehow, life gets in the way, and things just don't always end up working out for your lofty goals, of course.
In this game, which we're calling Failed Resolutions, we'll ask you 5 questions about the sports world and failed resolutions. Answer at least 3 correctly, and you'll win a What's the Score prize. If you get stuck, you can ask one of our panelists for a hint, but on only one question, so make sure you choose wisely. Are you ready to play?
I think so.
All right, we'll find out shortly. All right, here's your first question. Back in 2007, Wyoming head coach bragged his team would beat which team into the dirt, leading him to the head coach flipping off fans on the sidelines. Was it A, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, B, the Miami Hurricanes, or C, the Utah Utes?
Oh, my word, I haven't got a clue. I don't even know what a Wyoming is.
It's a state, last time we checked, here in the United States. I forget that it's a state, too.
As it's the first question, I haven't got a clue. I'm going to have a guess. I'm going to go straight down the middle with B.
That is incorrect. No, you weren't that far off, unfortunately. C actually was the answer, the Utah Utes. But it's always interesting, too, when coaches make such big, bold predictions and they don't follow through. They usually get fired the next season. But I don't think he did. But flipping off your fans is not really the best way to keep a job. All right, here is your next one, Simon.
In 2008, Big Brown was heading for the Triple Crown, his trainer bragging it was a foregone conclusion. What place did the horse take? Is it A, a participation trophy, B, second place, or C, last?
Ooh.
You do have a hint as well if you want to use it.
I think it came in second.
Is that what you'd like to go with?
Yeah.
Okay, that is incorrect, unfortunately. No, it came in last. It did not finish, actually. It did not finish the race after heading for that famous Triple Crown. It just all came crashing down there at the very end, like a Bills missed field goal or a Blair Walsh.
That is life.
Anyway, here's your next one. Back in 2009 of the NBA playoffs, the Cleveland Cavaliers were down 2-1 to the Orlando Magic in the Eastern Conference Finals. The player for the Cavaliers went on to say that there was no way his team was going to lose the series. Who ended up winning the series? Was it A, the Cavaliers in 6 games, B, the Magic in 6 games, or C, the Magic in 7 games?
Oh, dear. I'm going to have to ask for a hint just to try and stay in it.
Okay, who would you like to talk to? Michael, Tanner, or Mitch?
Well, I'm going to have to go with Mitch, purely on the Mitch Mitchell.
Yes, of course.
Don't let me down, Mitch.
Simon
Don't let me
Mitchell
down.
and
Yep,
Mitch
there's our
Vomhof.
connection.
I like it. Quite the hint. Wow, Mitch.
Yeah, oh boy. I mean, he'd probably be a wizard if he had called that correctly. But unfortunately, he was not.
Okay, so your options again. So he probably was a wizard, supposedly, but he was not, is Mitch's hint. You've got the Cavaliers winning in 6 games, the Magic winning in 6 games, or the Magic winning in 7 games.
Well, I'm guessing then that it's the Magic.
That is, you're halfway there. So did they win it in 6 games or 7 games? Is the real conundrum. They were down. They were down 2-1 and ended up winning the series.
Well, let's go with 6.
Yeah, that's right. Nicely done.
Woo. That was close.
Salvaging. I like it.
Over here, Simon.
I know. All right, here is your next one, Simon.
Which head coach in the NFL has the biggest mouth for guarantees that never work and also seems
Bill
to like...
Belichick.
No, he backs that up.
He does. No, that's not one of the answers. But he still might be able to get it, though. Hold on. I like his effort, though.
I'm going to start this one over. 1 second. Which head coach in the NFL has the biggest mouth for guarantees that never work, but also seems to like putting his foot in his mouth? Is it A, Rex Ryan, B, Jay Gruden, or C, Jason Garrett?
Oh, well, it could be any one of the 3.
It's true. It could be, yes. But there's one out of those 3 that just really rises above, I feel like.
Just loves sticking
let's go with let's go with A.
Yeah, Rex Ryan. That is correct.
Yeah.
Tanner, your thoughts about Rex Ryan and his contributions to Buffalo?
Well, him and his brother clearly did not inherit the defensive prowess of their father, and I believe that they have let their father down.
I would not believe so. Will they be removed from the will, do you think? And Buffalonians, is that really what you guys are called, as Buffalonians?
What are we going to be called? Buffaloes?
Something better than Buffalonians. Sounds like something I would eat. I'm going to go have some Buffalonians.
You know what, Baxter, I would rather be a Buffalonian than a Wisconsinite any day of the week.
How's that working out for you in the
It's
championship contest?
It's not working out very well.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
Living in Wisconsin, Baxter.
That is true. All right, Simon, here's your final question. After a remarkable 0-16 finish to the 2008 season, running back Kevin Smith of the Detroit Lions said that they would make the playoffs and no problem in 2009. How did the Lions actually finish? Were they A, division champs, B, missed the playoffs by 1 game, or C, only win 2 games?
The Lions never do very well, do they?
That's true, yeah.
No, they don't, Simon.
He's all the way in England and he knows that. Weird.
Well, let's be honest, I'll follow the Chargers, so they're not much better either. If I remember correctly, they were useless, and they were useless again. I think they only won 2. Was it 2-14?
Yeah, that's correct. Nicely done. Game Master Shivey, how did Simon do on our game?
Simon got 3 out of 5 correct. He's a winner.
Wow, look at that. Started 0-2 and swept the field. I love it.
Well, it looks like we're heading to our first break now, but before we do, I want to mention that Mitch gets his first panelist point for that successful hint.
Hey,
Nicely done, Mitch.
Now we're talking. I think that that might be the first point I've ever won off of giving a hint in the history of this show. I'm pretty. You might not know this about me. I'm pretty bad at giving hints.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, it's fine.
Well,
I get lucky sometimes.
Well, we are heading to our first break now, but when we come back, our panelists will have their first crack at showcasing their knowledge of the last year's sports news. Don't go away. You're listening to What's the Score? The Sports News Quiz.
So you're sitting at home probably right now thinking, hey, you know what? What's the Score? Sounds like a really fun show. I'm really enjoying my time listening. But you know what you're not doing? You're not signing up to be a contestant, and we want you to do that. Go to our website, WTSSportsQuiz.com, and click on the contact form, or fill out the contestant form on the front page of the website, or go visit us on Facebook, What's the Score? The Sports News Quiz, or on Twitter, at WTS Sports Quiz, and click on one of the social media posts that have Be a Contestant. You could win a great prize. You get to talk to Game Master Shivey. You get to talk to me. You just get to have sports news quiz fun at the highest level. It seems like a pretty obvious thing, so why are you still listening? Go do that right now. Go be a contestant on What's the Score. We need you. But seriously though, thank you. I appreciate it.
Welcome back, everyone. You're listening to What's the Score? The Sports News Quiz. I'm your game master, Josh Shivey. This week, our panelists are Michael Sear, Tanner Burke, and Mitch Vomhof. And now, here's your host at the Attention Era Media Studios in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Baxter Colburn.
Thanks, Josh. Thanks, everyone. Time now for our panelists to showcase their knowledge about this last year's sports news. Not this last week, this last year's. It is a year-in review show, gentlemen, so we like to highlight things that took place during the year 2016. We'll start easy and work our way up, of course. Michael, we'll start with you. The drought that lasted 108 years is officially over after what team overcame their odds to win the World Series this year?
The Chicago Cubs.
That is correct. Yes, nicely done. We didn't want to start you off too difficult and quiz you who won the indoor badminton championships in Turkey. That second round. Well, we'll get to that. But yeah, the Cubs winning, of course, was a big hoopla for so many people, and Chicago can finally shut up for at least a little bit. Is Buffalo the next miserable city? I mean,
Cleveland's got a championship now too, so I think we're up.
Just
I think
next in
we're
line.
due.
There was an article that came out after Chicago, and I forget the city now. It's like, well, actually, it's this.
Atlanta?
I think it's Atlanta or somebody. It's like this city is actually the most, championship deprived city, basically.
Didn't the Braves win one in the mid '90s though?
I have no idea. I thought it was like Phoenix or Arizona. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. It shows you how much I know.
We're all baseball experts here, so
Clearly.
this is very good.
An ERA, what does that stand for? I don't know.
All right, Tanner, the next one's for you.
Oh, boy.
It was the last time that Peyton Manning was on the field as a player, marking this team's Super Bowl win over the Carolina Panthers. What team was it?
Oh, man, this is where I fall apart. The second segment. Denver Broncos?
Yeah, there we go. I was like, really? I would be worried about you, Tanner. I'm like, you're a Bills fan. You can't be that honed in just about Buffalo. I'm like, but Peyton Manning, of course, will be a Hall of Famer. He's got 2 Super Bowls, one with the Colts, one with the Broncos. He didn't really do much during the Super Bowl, for those that remember.
No.
Did enough, but it was Von Miller in the defense and Cam Newton wanting to protect his beautiful face, not diving on a fumble that helped the Denver Broncos ultimately.
That's our motto as a Bills fan is enough.
Just
be enough.
Just be enough.
I thought it was protect your beautiful face.
That's okay.
I was going to say, maybe that's Tanner's personal
8-8
motto,
sounds
protect your
great.
beautiful face.
That's
8-8?
Ryan's personal motto:
Which is
protect his beautiful face.
very true. Mitch, all right.
Wow.
After this team failed to register a single shot on goal, it took until penalty kicks for what team to claim their first MLS Cup this year?
Do you just actively hate me? These two get here's major sports, and you're like,
Soccer.
Here's some soccer that you very clearly didn't watch.
You got that first hint point, so he's just.
Yeah, I guess it all has to even out somehow.
It's the algorithm that our script is. It's like, Mitch is doing well. Quick, change the script mid-show.
I feel like the Seattle Sounders were in that game.
Yeah, that's correct.
And they probably did something.
They won. You got it right. Look at you, not knowing soccer, being all soccery.
Hey, man, if I could... whatever.
You need to work on your algorithm.
I know our algorithm is like, whoa, Mitch got it right.
My algorithm.
Solid. I love it. Yeah, Sounders won. They got outshot 19-3. Didn't really do much of anything until the penalty kick shootout where Roman Torres scored the game-winning penalty kick, and Seattle wins their first MLS title. Also, in Toronto, kind of a slap in the face to the home fans, like, sucks Toronto. Seattle's actually 36,000 people were on attendance in this game as well.
Well, we're heading to a break, but when we come back, our second contestant will have a chance to bowl you over with his sports knowledge. We'll show you what we mean in just a few minutes when we come back on What's the Score? The Sports News Quiz. What's the Score would like to take this time to thank one of our partners, Vavel USA, the international online sports newspaper, for their support. Head over to vavel.com/en-US today as they provide professional reporting on all major sports in the USA. Follow them on Twitter at Vavel_USA and go like their Facebook page for prime access to the ultimate source for sports coverage on the web. We here at What's the Score are proud to partner with a terrific organization like Vavel USA.
Hi, everyone. This is Baxter. A very special thanks to all of you. We finally did it. We got over the 1-year mark for What's the Score. 2016 was a pretty awesome year. 2017 is going to be even better. One of the great things we got to do in 2016 was have a couple of live shows around the Milwaukee area. We'd love to do more of those in 2017. In order to do that, we need to hear from you, the listener. Go to our website, WTSSportsQuiz.com, or shoot us an email, WTSSportsQuiz@gmail.com, to let us know where you'd like to have it, whether it's at the church, a festival, even your business. We'd love to come and do a live show with each and every one of you.
Hello all and welcome back to the Attention Era Media Studios in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This is What's the Score? The Sports News Quiz. I'm Josh Scheibe, your game master. We have a great panel here today. It's Michael Sear, Tanner Burke, and Mitch Vomhof, and we'll have another round of questions for them in just a little bit. Before that, though, here's the host of What's the Score, Baxter Colburn.
Thanks, Josh. Coming up, we do put our panelists to the test in our Name 5 Panelist Showdown presented by Left's Lucky Town. If you'd like to play our games on the air, why not check out our website, WTSSportsQuiz.com. You can also go to our Facebook and Twitter pages and give us a shout-out. Say, yo, I want to play a game. Want to get on the air and chat with Mitchie V. Things like that, you know?
People say that constantly.
Yes, exactly. All right, time to roll along with the show, Game Master.
Playing our next game is Aaron Kalifarski. Welcome to the show, Aaron.
Hey, how we doing, Aaron?
Doing well. Yo, Mitchie V, I'm ready.
Hey, all right, let's chat.
Let's play.
All right, Aaron. The college football bowl season is right around the corner. It seems like every year there are more and more bizarre and unusual named games.
In this game, which we're calling Going Bowling, we'll give you 7 sets of bowl game names. One's a real bowl game, and the other is made up. Identify the real game at least 4 times, and you'll win a What's the Score prize. If you get stuck, you can ask one panelist for a hint, but only one time and on only one question. Are you ready to play?
I am ready. Let's do this.
All right. Which of these following is the real bowl game? Is it the Popeyes Bahamas Bowl or the Huffington Post Bowl?
All right. I'm going to go with A.
Which would be which one? I mean,
yes,
that is correct. Yes, nicely done. I was like, that wasn't an option.
Bold move. Bold move.
We'll see if it pays off for him. All right, here's your next one.
Which is the real bowl game? Is it the Foster Farms Bowl or the Xbox 360 Florida Bowl?
Ooh. Ooh. Being from Florida, I feel like I should know. being from Florida, I feel like I should know what this is. But yeah, you know what? Xbox 360, Florida Bowl.
That is incorrect. No, unfortunately, the Foster Farms Bowl is the real one.
They had to cancel the Xbox 360 Bowl because it kept overheating.
Yes.
Sick.
That's okay. The Samsung Galaxy Bowl kept blowing up. So.
All right, here's your next one. Which is the real bowl game? Is it the Tax Slayer Bowl or the Quicken Loans Bowl?
Quicken Loans Bowl.
No, that is incorrect, unfortunately. It's the Tax Slayer Bowl is the real one. The Quicken Loans Arena, that's where the Cleveland Cavaliers play their B-ball, but the Tax Slayer Bowl, apparently.
All right, which is the real one? Is it the Presidential Donald Trump Bowl or the R&L Carriers New Orleans Bowl?
I'm going to have to go with the New Orleans Bowl.
Yeah, that is correct. Nicely done.
Ask this question again in 2 years, though. You might have a different answer.
See, we asked this last year, and I think we said it was the Trump for President Bowl, and our contestant actually
so
chose
it's
that
your
answer.
fault. Okay.
Way to go,
Thanks, Baxter.
Listen, it's a great bowl. People love to go.
Huge.
It's the best bowl.
Yeah, next year all
the bowls.
the games will be the Trump Bowl.
Every bowl is the Trump Bowl.
I would know.
Just so long as there's
My
no
punch
Trump
bowl is the
Taco
Trump
Bowl.
bowl.
Yes, I have
We're
beautiful
fine.
bowls. Anyway, all right. Here's your
Next question.
what's the real bowl game? Is it the San Diego County CU Poinsettia Bowl or the Burger King Tasty Bowl?
You know what? I'm gonna take a hint from our panelists.
Okay, who would you like to talk to? Mitchie V, Tanner B, or Mikey C?
Let's get Tanner.
Tanner. All right, Tanner.
Oh boy. Okay, if you go this route, you will not be having it your way.
Oh, fantastic hint.
It's a double negative. You call it a quadruple negative if you want. I don't care.
Quadruple negative.
Ooh,
Oh
it's
my
Too
gosh.
many negatives.
We're always
even
raising
mean?
the bar here.
So what's the positive then? If it's the-
Sprint Bowl now, but anyway, yeah, let's go with the Burger King.
Oh, I said you're not going to have it your way.
He said you're not going to
gonna have
your
a bad
way.
time.
Yeah. So it's the San, the
You
San
got caught up in
Diego-
the negatives. It's okay.
Yeah.
Listen,
San
it
Diego
happens to me all the
County
time.
CU Poinsettia Bowl. Yes.
Leave it to a Bills
If
fan
you
to have
want,
four
if
negatives.
if you want, I'll take it.
Well, they missed they lost the Super Bowl 4 times.
All right, here's the next one. Which is the real one? Is it the Dollar General Bowl or the Dollar Tree Bowl?
Dollar General.
Yeah, that's correct. Nicely done. Great savings either way. Dollar General at least has, I think, a couple more normal products as a whole. All right, here's your final one. What do you want? I worked at Dollar Tree. I know they don't have.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't like the implication of that statement.
All right, here's your
It's
final
normal
one.
products.
Yes. Which one is the real bowl, Aaron? Is it the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl or the Nintendo Connect Cotton Bowl?
PlayStation Fiesta Bowl.
That is correct. Yes, nicely done. Game Master Scheibe, how did Aaron do on our game?
He got 4 out of 7 correct. He's a winner.
Yeah,
thank
done
God.
right. Well done.
I would have felt so bad. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Aaron. You and I will go after the show. We'll go to Burger King. I'll buy you a couple
of tasty
sandwich,
bowls.
couple tasty bowls.
I want to have some talk about those double negatives.
We'll have it your way. Yeah, we'll have it your way. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Okay. Anyway, McDonald's is not sponsoring the show. All right, panel, some more questions for you from this past year of sports world.
The whole world of
craziness.
sports.
Yes, from the beginning of time when Cain played Abel in tennis.
When the first caveman sculpted a football out of rock.
Yes. No, the kicker sucked then too.
Well,
All right, Tanner. Team Mid-Atlantic battled Team Asia in a thrilling 2-1 final to claim what title this past year? What other sports have teams called this? Come on.
Can you repeat the question?
Team Mid-Atlantic battled Team Asia in a thrilling 2-1 final to claim what title this past year? Team Mid-Atlantic is from the United States. That's going to help you.
Okay.
If you want to say Team USA battled Team Asia.
Is this another? This has to be another soccer reference, right? I wasn't asking for a hint.
That was not. No.
This is where
You can
this
ask
is where
for a hint if you want
This
to.
is where good old Tanner Burke falls apart. The third segment.
You said that the last segment. Which segment do you actually fall apart?
I'll let you know when it happens, Baxter.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna have to get a hint because I don't know.
Okay, little Jimmy has been perfecting his fastball since he was 6.
Oh, Little League World Series.
Yeah, there you go. You can do it.
I love little Jimmy. He's
Little
gonna
Jimmy.
be a great store manager one day.
Oh.
Like a Kohl's.
Probably high class.
High class.
Yeah, not like the
best.
Dollar
Everything's
General.
on sale.
I like
Use that one.
All right, Mitch, the next one's for you. The 2015-2016 NBA season felt like it belonged to one player, considering his incredible scoring record. Thanks to his dominant year, who won the NBA MVP award this past season?
That would be Steph Curry.
Yeah, there you go. Way to go. Way to go. What, did you know that one, Tanner? You're like,
Of course I did. I mean, come on, man. The Seattle Sounders thing. I mean, I'm on my game today, Baxter.
I'm sure you are.
Wait,
I'm just trying
did you
to
try to
figure
claim
this out.
credit for getting that question right? That I got right?
I knew it. He's giving you all the easy ones.
I gave him a soccer question to start off. What do you
I
mean?
mean, Tanner only follows the Buffalo basketball team, so...
Didn't you
Buffalo
get the Peyton
Braves.
Manning
I'm still
question
rewatching
earlier?
games from the 70s.
It's a rebuilding
Bob
effort.
McAdoo, he's a real showstopper, that one.
He is.
You know, that explains a lot.
All right, Michael, final question this round goes to you. After a tough fight, Danny Willett captured what golfing championship this year?
The PGA Championship.
You got to be a little bit more specific about that. I already said what golfing championship.
But it could be the British one. I don't know.
I know what
I
you're
don't remember what
thinking,
it's
but-
called. Because you're probably looking for like the actual.
What's the big one?
They're all big. I don't know.
The biggest. Do you want a hint?
Yeah, if you would please.
You get a garment for winning this.
Oh, the Masters.
There you go. Yes, the green jacket. I know where you were going, Mitch. You're like, but it's out of a championship with the British championship.
Well, no, I was going to say the PGA Championship is actually a tournament.
It is. It is. Yes, but
It's like, so you actually saved Mike, but
well,
by not letting him.
close.
But whatever, it's
it's a
fine.
Lions fan.
It's
We gotta
fine.
help him out a little bit. You know, he's gonna crash in the end anyway. So I gotta help him feel a little bit good about himself.
I didn't. I'm just going to remove myself from this right now.
Well, it's time for another break, but don't worry, we'll be right back, and our panelists will have another chance to answer some questions about this last year's sports news. Don't go away. You're listening to What's the Score? The Sports News Quiz.
I can't remember, but it's alright, just dance, gonna be okay. Gotta do, just dance, in that record game. Gotta do, just dance, gonna be okay. Just dance.
Hey guys, this is Baxter. I want to take a quick minute to let you know that we've changed a couple of things here at What's the Score. The show will no longer be broadcast live on Sunday afternoon or evenings anymore. Instead, you can find the show every Monday morning on demand, right at your fingertips at 8 a.m. Central Time. Go and download it on iTunes, visit us on Spreaker.com, or go to our website, WTSSportsQuiz.com, to get the most recent show and past shows as well. It's the best way to keep in touch with everything that What's the Score is doing. So once again, no more live shows, but go and download it, iTunes, Spreaker.com, and What's the Score, WTSSportsQuiz.com.
Hey, What's the Score, listeners? This is Bobo from Titletown Sound. I have just 1 minute to tell you all about our podcast and our website, TitletownSoundoff.com. On Titletown Sound, 4 lifelong Green Bay Packers fans, including myself and What's the Score panelist James Korsmo, we come together to talk about the previous week's game, the current state of the team, the outlook for their next matchups, and whatever other topics are on our minds that, as a fellow Packers fan, are probably on yours as well. It's like listening to 4 of your buddies talk football. We give sensible takes on the Packers. Well, okay, mostly sensible. Usually I say something silly or dumb. But the other guys have valuable takes on the Pack, whether positive, negative, or in between. It's straightforward, honest talk. And we love hearing from our fans. We answer Twitter questions from fans every week, and we have a voicemail line if you'd rather vocalize your opinions to us. The show? Titletown Sound. The website? TitletownSoundoff.com. You can hit us up on Twitter at Titletown Sound, and even if football isn't your bag, give us a try. You might find the entertainment value to be higher than the average football pod.
Welcome back to What's the Score? The Sports News Quiz, and thanks for listening in. We're broadcasting from the Attention Era Media Studios in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm your game master, Josh Scheibe, and we're playing this week with Tanner Burke, Mitch Vomhof, and Michael Sear. And here once again is your host of What's the Score, Baxter Colburn.
Thank you, Josh. How are you, Josh?
I'm doing
Do you
well.
ever get tired of saying it like that? I mean,
Well, it's just a reflex now.
is it? You text me like that
anytime
now,
I
too.
say your name, it's just Baxter Colburn. Yeah,
I
every
wonder
time.
too, because you have that as your recording. Anytime I call you, it's like, it's Baxter Colburn. It's Baxter Colburn. I'm like, Josh, it's like, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, of
I like
course.
hearing my own voice, clearly.
Anyway,
Anyway.
all right, moving along with the show.
Okay.
As we do continue on, of course, we want to remind all of you that you can find our show on Spreaker.com, iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, and the Sports Podcasting Network as well.
It's time for our last slate of questions for our panelists this week. Mitch, the first one's for you. Team USA captured many gold medals at the Summer Olympics, one of which featured what five-a-side game?
So there's five aside.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know,
no, yeah,
so
I
of the
caught
many
that
gold
part.
medals they won, this five-a-side game they won a gold medal in. Trying to get all creative with my word.
Very creative. For some reason, it sounds like a British thing. Five-a-side. I don't know why. I'm going to have to take a hint on this one.
You used to cover the sport, Mitch.
Mitch?
Oh, duh. Basketball.
There we go. Yeah.
I was wondering what was taking you so
This is
long.
where my head is that I forgot how many people play on a basketball team.
He's still so wowed because Giannis is like three people basically
Yeah,
for the Bucks,
yeah.
which he used to cover. But
Well, yeah.
You're still hung
No,
up. You're like, I knew the soccer question. You're like, what?
Yeah.
I am a smart person.
I was still celebrating from 2 questions ago. So sorry.
Badminton or something? I mean,
Maybe.
freaking out.
I was trying to how many people are on a team handball team? Yeah. Team handball is awesome. I'm bringing my love of weird Olympic sports to the show.
I enjoy
Handball's great. Curling's great.
Yeah, I was just about to say my curling is a great sport as well too. Hockey is five-a-side on hockey. Six. Five. With the goalie or five?
Six.
It's like
6.
30.
Six.
Six.
I play on a very, very big pond.
Yeah,
Between 5 and 17.
30 versus 30, no holds barred.
Oh,
Lake,
boy.
Lake Michigan is
No
all you
rules.
play on, basically.
It's huge.
All right, Michael, question for you. Speaking of hockey, the NHL crowned this animal team a Stanley Cup champion this year. Who was that?
Man, I feel like I should know that off the top of my head, but I don't. I think I'm going to need a hint with this one.
They're the best dressed team as well.
I want to say Penguins, but I don't think that's right. I'm just going to go. I'll just go with Penguins.
Yeah, you're right. Nicely done. Everyone's like, not a word. Let him get there. Let him figure it out. Yes, the Pittsburgh Penguins, they won it all. Chicago Blackhawks are due for, I'm sure, another championship as they've won, 3 and 4 years as of like a year ago or 2 years ago or 6 years
Something
ago
like
or
that.
something like that. Yeah,
They're due.
but,
It's like once every 3 years.
I always love to.
I don't know.
Chicago as a whole, but like, we suck at sports. I'm like, look at the Blackhawks.
I was going to say, people in Chicago acted like the Blackhawks have been terrible forever after winning 3 championships
Yeah.
in 4 years. I'm like, what are you doing?
You had Michael Jordan in the 90s. Like, come on.
Yeah. You give Buffalo something.
You've won championships. That's something to shoot for.
Yes, generally speaking. Winning championships.
The whole city of Buffalo is listening.
All right, Tanner. Tanner, it's over to you for this one.
Great.
After tallying 121 total medals, what country finished first at the Rio Games in the medal standings?
Oh, this one I feel like should be easy. This is where I fall apart, Bax.
It's the fourth
In
segment.
case you missed
Gets
it.
me every
In case you
time.
missed it. Can I go? Is it the United States?
Is that a question or an answer?
Well, it's an.
Is it a double
Jeopardy
negative?
or what's the score, Baxter?
Yes.
I'm going to go with the United States.
That is
of
correct.
America.
Yes.
Why is
Yes.
my high school English teacher adjudicating this show?
I don't
Please state in
know.
form of question.
But yes, 121.
It's may I, not can I.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
No one cares, okay? Gosh, I never use that anyway. It's like geometry. You never use that after high school.
Yeah, no one has ever used geometry after high school, Baxter. That's a true statement.
I have not proved a triangle since.
Nor will I ever.
Yes, but it's true. USA, they did a great job winning 121 medals in a lot of the major sports. Of course, the major letdown was the United States women's national soccer team falling apart in the quarterfinals. But the men's basketball team, as we mentioned earlier, just dominating, running through opponents.
Right.
Yeah.
5 on a side. Okay. Yeah, sorry, go on.
I know, yeah. Even though LeBron might not pass the ball very much, there is actually 4 of the players on the court.
Well, folks, it's time for me to break up the fun once again. But when we come back, our final contestant will play another one of our new games. Don't go away. You're listening to What's the Score? The Sports News Quiz.
Money
Hey guys, this is Baxter Colburn. Just want to take a quick minute to remind all of you to go check us out on social media. You can go find us on Facebook by searching for What's the Score, the Sports News Quiz. And while you're on our Facebook page, why not invite some of your friends to come like our Facebook page as well? You can go and check out all the great recordings that we do, behind-the-scenes pictures. You can see the different videos we do with a lot of our panelists as well, and just get to know What's the Score a little bit better as well. Also, go check us out on Twitter at WTS Sports Quiz and at WTS Sports Quiz on Instagram as well. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the three most powerful things on the social media spectrum right now, and What's the Score is on all of them. Go and check us out today.
Welcome back, everyone. This is What's the Score, the Sports News Quiz. I'm Josh Scheibe, your game master. Our Name 5 panelist showdown is coming up, but first we have a new game called Championship-Sized Hangover. Here to get the game going is your host at the Attention Era Media Studios in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Baxter Colburn.
Thank you, Josh. Thanks, everyone. Quick reminder for you to go check out our website, WTSSportsQuiz.com. You can find who tops our panelist leaderboard. It's not Tanner, I'll tell you that.
It's definitely not me.
Fifth segment. That's where Tanner falls
That's
apart.
right. That's right. That's where I shine.
Yes, exactly. Check out our upcoming show schedule and get to know the staff that makes What's the Score such a wonderful and entertaining show to work on each and every week as well.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, it's time to welcome in our last contestant. Playing our final game is Marcelo Taborga. Welcome to the show, Marcelo.
Good to be here. Good to be here.
All right, Marcelo. Championship-sized hangovers can sometimes make or break a franchise, especially when they lose multiple years in a row, because even though they get to the final and can't convert.
Are you trying to say something, Baxter?
No, I'm talking about the Vikings, of course, not the Bills.
yeah.
But no, so I mean, as you know, the sports world is full of so many different teams that will do really well, and then sometimes don't always do even exceptionally that great the next year.
In this game, which we're calling Champion-Sized Hangover, we'll ask you 5 questions about these problems. Answer at least 3 out of 5 correctly, and you'll win a What's the Score prize. If you do get stuck on a question, you can ask one of our panelists for a hint, but on only one question, so make sure you choose wisely. Are you ready to play?
Ready.
All right. In the 2015-2016 NFL season, the Carolina Panthers went to the Super Bowl. How many teams who've appeared in the Super Bowl did not make the playoffs the next year? Is it A, 14, B, 17, or C, 12?
You're asking the guy that wasn't born here.
No.
I don't know what you want me to say to that.
I'm going to go with 14.
That is correct. Yes, nicely done. There you go.
All right, here's your next one. After winning the NBA Finals in 2015, the Golden State Warriors returned, but blew a 3-1 lead, the only time in NBA history. To which team did they lose? Was it A, the Cleveland Cavaliers, B, the San Antonio Spurs, or C, the Chicago Bulls?
That was unfortunately to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yes, that is correct.
It couldn't have been Chicago because they don't win anything.
Could have put the Milwaukee Bucks in there, but I didn't want to, yeah.
But you wanted the question to be believable.
Yes, exactly. The Brooklyn Nets, the Phoenix Suns, or the Cleveland Cavaliers. Just be like, obviously the Suns. Steve Nash is still playing, right? He's still, tearing up the league.
It's great.
All right, here's your next one, Marcelo. Which NFL team has been in a hangover for the last 20-plus years, being the laughingstock of pro football and even college teams as well? Is it A, the Jacksonville Jaguars, B, the Cleveland Browns, or C, the Tennessee Titans?
That is definitely the Cleveland Browns.
Yes, that is correct. Nicely done.
I was very impressed that you didn't put the Buffalo Bills in there.
Or the Detroit Lions.
Thank you for that.
I didn't write the game, so you can.
It's that What's the Score algorithm that's
Yes,
the Cleveland
exactly.
Browns.
It's like we've hit our quota for Lions and Bills jokes. Move along. Let's make fun of the Browns some more. They need it.
All right, here's your next one. Ever since winning the French Open in 2016, which tennis player had a bit of a hangover the rest of the year? Was it A, Novak Djokovic, B, Roger Federer, or C, Andy Murray?
I think I'm going to go with Andy Murray.
That is incorrect, unfortunately. No, Novak Djokovic is the man that has DJ OK in his last 4 letters for his name. But no,
DJ OK is my
DJ OK.
That's my name on the weekends.
Yeah, Mitchy V.
Not Mitchy V.
Monday through Friday. DJ
I'm
OK.
spinning at the club. DJ OK is in the house.
Weddings Saturday afternoons.
Yes, exactly. Is it now? Is
When
it
you can't afford DJ Great, DJ OK.
Surprised Tanner's not DJ.
DJ
okay with
fine.
My DJ name is DJ. Why not?
And DJ,
DJ cost effective.
There you go. All right, Marcia, here's your final one. Which baseball team woke up in a daze after being up 3-1, then ended up losing the Fall Classic? Was it A, the Cleveland Indians, B, the New York Yankees, or C, the Toronto Blue Jays?
I've only been watching baseball for 3 weeks now.
Which is interesting because the season's been over for a couple months.
That's what it feels like. I'm going to ask for a hint on
You're
this.
going to ask for a hint. Do you want to talk to Michael, Tanner, or Mitch?
I'll go with Tanner.
Tanner.
Well, this city is known for losing a lot. And in typical city fashion, they totally blew the lead. And
It's about as much as you can
It's about all I got. Just say they hadn't won a championship until recently, and it wasn't in baseball.
Okay. Can I hear the answer?
Of course. The Cleveland Indians, the New York Yankees, or the Toronto Blue Jays?
I'm going to go with the Cleveland Indians.
Yes, that is correct.
Darn right you are.
Yeah, the Indians are up 3-1, and as soon as the Indians won that third game, and I'm like, Cubs are going to win. I'm like, that's how the sports world has gone in 2016. With everything you want to actually have happen, it doesn't happen. Unless you're one of
No, for me, it's been going on like that for as probably as long as I can remember. Since I was like 9
Has
years
Buffalo
old.
ever done anything positive as a whole, like as a city since you've been alive?
I think in 2008 we won the National Lacrosse League championship. The NLL is a big deal, Baxter. I don't know if you know this.
The what?
The National Lacrosse League. Look it up, Bax.
The NNL. Wow.
The NLL. It's three letters, Baxter.
I mean, it's 2 letters, and then one of them is just repeated twice. So.
The NL squared. Game Master Shabby, how did Marcelo do on our game?
Marcelo got 4 out of 5 correct. He's
Hey,
a winner.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing, Marcelo. We appreciate it.
And Tanner gets an additional panelist point for a
Oh,
successful
all right.
hit.
So, my boy.
All right.
And I'm still down for those Burger King tasty sandwiches.
This city never didn't win a championship.
Yeah,
It's all about the double negatives on what's the score, as long as I'm on the panelist.
Well, the moment you've all been waiting for is almost here. Stick around and listen to our panelists duke it out on the Left's Lucky Town Name 5 Panelist Showdown, coming up right after the break. You're listening to What's the Score? The Sports News Quiz. Hello all, I'm Josh Scheibe, your game master here at What's the Score, the Sports News Quiz. Thanks for listening in. I may not know much about sports, but what I do know about are our social media pages. Check us out on Facebook at What's the Score, or Twitter and Instagram at WTS Sports Quiz. Thanks very much for listening.
Hey everybody, this is Baxter. Just want to take a quick minute to thank you for listening to today's show. One of the things that we love to do on What's the Score is tell you to go check out our website, which is true. We wouldn't tell you if you didn't think it was great. You can find all kinds of great information by heading over to WTSSportsQuiz.com. You can find who tops our current panelist leaderboard. You can find archive shows, other great places of where to listen to What's the Score, and of course get to meet the awesome staff that makes Game Master Scheibe and I's job so much easier each and every week. Head over to WTSSportsQuiz.com today and check it out.
Hello and welcome back. Thanks for listening to What's the Score, the Sports News Quiz. I'm your game master, Josh Scheibe. Our panelists have been warming up for their final showdown. While they do, here's your host at the Attention Era Media Studios in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Baxter Colvin.
Thank you, Josh. Thanks, everyone. We have had a great show. It's our New Year's show, our final show of 2016. Those of you who remember, we celebrated our 1-year anniversary at the beginning of this month. We had Dan O'Donnell and Armin Sari and
Several other people who are
Barry
not on this
Nelson. I'm
panel
like,
right
this
now.
is going to be a great intro, and I lost it. No, but it was a great show. We had a great time with a lot of great panelists and people, and we were very excited to see what 2017 has in store as well. Panelists, do you have any resolutions that you're hoping to do? Or try at least for?
I'm going to try and find other sports teams to root for.
Not in Buffalo?
It hasn't worked so far, yes. Well, I was going to usually I go with I'm going to lose 25 pounds, but this year I was going to go for something a little more realistic and just start rooting for like the Yankees or the Patriots.
Sell out? Don't go for the
sell out. No, I would never. Let's be real.
That's true. That's true. But I don't know necessarily if I have any official resolutions yet, Game Master Scheibe. Do you have any yet?
Not really. No. Not officially.
Not officially?
No.
Are you going to try to be a better game master in 2017?
Do I need to?
I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like
You know, we're up on a year, so your review is up now. Game
That's
Master.
very true. That's
your
very true.
yearly review.
And we're also doing it live on the show.
Yes, live on the air.
Oh, good.
Game
Up in the
Master
next
Scheibe.
segment. I'm glad.
Yes. No, but we've had a great show, and we are excited, of course, to see what next year has in store for us. And, of course, special thanks to you three panelists for your contributions in 2016 as well. With all that being said, Game Master Scheibe, what time is it?
It's time for the Left's Lucky Town Name 5 Panelist Showdown. Our panelists will be given 4 topics in which they will have 10 seconds to name 5 people, teams, places, or things related to the sports world. Each panelist will have the same category, however, they cannot repeat answers. 1 point is awarded for each correct answer.
Game Master Scheibe, can you give us the scores, please?
I can. Michael's in third with 3 points, and Tanner and Mitch are tied at 4.
How? Sorry, I'm just...
I don't know. I did the math, which I did the math, which actually turned out to be somewhat useful.
Wow.
So thank you for the math.
Really, this
Turns
is
out you do use it.
The algorithm.
The algorithm.
I really like your
The
algorithm right now.
All right, Michael, we'll start with you then. First round, you're going to be naming 5 current NFL wide receivers. 10 seconds and go.
Golden Tate, Marvin Jones, Jordy Nelson, Randall Cobb, Ty Montgomery.
There you go. He got 5. Well done. Well done. We applaud the fivers on the show. Tanner, over to you. 10 seconds and go.
Randall Cobb, Sammy Watkins. You're shaking your head at me. Oh, man. Marcus Easley. I got nothing here. I'm freaking out. I'm Percy Harvin. I'm nervous.
You got 3
I didn't
out
even
of that.
see you shake your head. I saw it out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, oh.
Randall Cobb said. That's why I was shaking my head.
It's just like it's like trying to pass a calculus exam over here.
Is it? It's that hard, huh?
Listen, Baxter.
Yes, I'm listening.
I don't know.
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting for the next segment. I don't know.
Okay. Is that when you fall apart?
No, clearly it was right here. This was exactly where I fell apart.
All right, Mitch, 10 seconds. Current NFL wide receivers and go.
AJ Green, DeAndre Hopkins, Alshon Jeffrey, Brandon Marshall, Eric Decker.
There you go. He got
Nailed it.
5. Well done.
These guys are cheating over here.
Are they?
No, absolutely not.
All right.
Yeah, you can't. False accusations will not stand.
The audience will never know.
10 seconds, Tanner. Over to you. Naming 5 NBA teams. 10 seconds and go.
The Bucks, the Bulls, the Pacers, the Wizards, the Magic.
That's 5.
Is that
There
5?
you go. Well done. Well done.
Pull it together, Tanner. Pull it together.
All right, Mitch, over to you and begin.
We've got the Houston Rockets, we have the Dallas Mavericks, we have the LA Lakers, we have the LA Clippers, and we have the Golden State Warriors.
There you go. 5. 5 and 5. All right, Mr. Sear, can we sweep the segment of fivers? Here we go. And go.
Pistons, Heat, Celtics, Magic, Pelicans.
I believe the Magic was
I was going
said.
to say, I thought the Magic was said. Yes.
darn.
Still got time?
Grizzlies.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good recovery.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
There's always there's a moment of panic where you're like,
I had that.
I just blew all of it out of my mind. I don't remember anymore.
Okay, round 3. Here we go.
Listen, man, it's very stressful.
Is it? You sure?
I'm with Tanner on this one.
I just don't want to disappoint you, Baxter.
Oh, we're well past that. All right. Ouch. No, I'm kidding. All right, Mitch, round 3, starting with you. Professional sports that use a ball. Okay.
Oh, boy. Okay.
10 seconds and go.
Football, basketball, baseball, rugby, soccer.
There you go. 5. Well done. Well done. All right, Michael, 10 seconds and go.
Handball, cricket, lacrosse. I mean, that's 3. I'm proud of myself there.
I know. You should be very proud of yourself.
Yeah, that's all I got.
3. Okay, he got 3 on that one. Not too bad. All right, Tanner, over to you and go.
Tennis, field hockey, golf. Is beach volleyball, is that a
think that's
thing?
a pro sport.
Can I use regular volleyball too? They're two different sports.
That's technically true. Yeah, indoor and outdoor. So yeah, that works. Nicely done. Wow.
You can do this, Tanner. You can do this. You're not that far behind yet.
Stop looking in the mirror and come back to us here, Tanner. As we head into the final round, Game Master Scheibe, can you give us the scores?
I can. Michael's in third with 16 points. Tanner's in second with 17, and Mitch is in the lead with 19 points.
Hey, all right. Let's see here. So
This is where I fall apart.
This is where Mitch falls apart.
I'll fall apart with you.
For those
All
that,
right.
for
Please
those
fall
that-
apart together. Please do.
For those that don't know, Mitch, we call Mr. Second Place because you finished in second place, I think, like 6 times or something like that.
Yeah,
on the show.
in a
Show
row, I
records.
think.
Yeah, it really was. It's like, and in second place is Mitch, and in second place.
It was also really great because I would be in a lot of these situations where I
Yeah,
would be leading,
Mitch is leading.
going to the final round, and just completely like not even just like not get enough, but just completely fail.
Just happens.
So
No, that's all right. All right. Well, the way our final round works is you are given 10 seconds to name as many of our final categories you can. All right, Mr. Sears, since you are in last place, you will go first. You'll be naming as many as you can current NFL running backs. 10 seconds and go.
Adrian Peterson, Jerick McKinnon, Joique Bell, Amir Abdullah, Dwayne Washington, Theo Riddick, Jay Ajayi.
We got 7 out of
All
him.
right.
All right.
That's
Not
good.
too bad. Not too bad. And next is Tanner, I believe. All right, Tanner. 10 seconds for you, sir, and go.
Mike Gillislee, LaShawn McCoy, Wendell Smallwood, Fat Rob Kelly.
You got 4. Okay. So.
I'm so bad at this game. That bell really rings loudly in these headphones, I'll tell you.
It does, yeah. This is kind of like
waiting for my demise.
It's a fun bell, though, isn't it? Wouldn't you say that it's a fun bell to hear, though? I think.
Jeez.
I think he's just developed
tonight.
Tanner's just developed an aversion to the bell. It's like
guess so.
negative reinforcement. Like, oh no.
It's just like my childhood.
All right, Game Master Shabby, what is
I
Mitch
can't.
looking at?
All right.
now?
Well, I got to focus on these running backs, so we'll come back to that.
Mitch has 19 points, and Michael's in the lead with 23 right now, so he needs 4 to tie and 5 to win.
All right, Mitch, very attainable
boy.
with only 10 seconds to
Okay,
do.
okay.
Current NFL running
we go.
backs. And go.
We got Lamar Miller, we got Ezekiel Elliott, we got Eddie Lacy, we got James Starks, and we got Jordan Howard.
There we go. He got 5.
It's gonna be
There
5.
we go. All right. Game Master Shabby, what are the final scores this week?
It was a close game this week. Tanner's in third with 21, Michael's in second with
right.
23, and Mitch is the big winner with 24
Hey.
points.
Thank you.
I made it on the board.
Congratulations.
On the board.
Well done, Mitch. We're glad
broke on through.
you won our Left's Lucky Town Name 5 panelist showdown. I will stay with you right away, Mitch. Normally
Okay.
you finish in second place, but
Yeah.
now you've registered your second victory overall in show history. You've already gotten past the 10-point qualification to earn a T-shirt as well, too, on the panelist
did.
leaderboard. But how are you feeling after your victory? You know, you feel feel pretty good. about
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. You know, getting over that hump of just really not closing out strong. I think I'm feeling better, and hopefully I can build on this performance.
for
the next time.
I think so. I absolutely agree with you on that one. Tanner, your second time on the panel, of course, sir. You were a contestant, of course, a couple of weeks ago as well. But what would you make of your time now? Do you have the understanding of what's the score is now? Finally,
Yeah, I did better this week. I finally made it on the podiums. I get my bronze medal this week, which is better than I did last time. So, if that's entirely possible.
I was going to say I'm pretty sure there's only 3
I actually
panelists.
don't know
on
if that's
every show,
possible.
so.
Listen, man, you don't know me. You don't know my life.
And Michael, second place finish from you. You've had a pretty strong What's the Score panelist career as a whole. But is this the first time you and Mitch have been on a show together?
has, yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
Good battle for the two of you. You kind of went after it for a while, but
I just wish I had to work on my obscure Olympic sports so I can next time know more sports that use a ball.
fair enough. Tanner, I did find for you.
We all have places we can improve.
It's true. Tanner, I did find another Buffalo team for you to cheer for. I'm sure you know who they are. The Buffalo Buttes, the National Women's Hockey League team.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, big fan, Baxter. Big
Are you?
fan.
Yes?
Oh yeah. They're right up there with the Utah Utes.
The Buttes and the Utes.
Sounds like my Friday night.
Sounds like something you hear in
Oh.
Wyoming or something. Anyway, the Buttes and the Utes. All right. Well, What's the Score has been a production of Attention Era Media. A very special thanks to our contestants and our studio audience here at the Attention Era Media Studios.
Our panelists this week have been Michael Sear, Tanner Burke, and Mitch Vomhof.
Our social media producers are Anthony Larson and Emily Heffler.
Our theme was composed by Danny Hoffenstein. Our show producers were Caleb Pearson and David Podke. And the executive director of What's the Score is Liz Colburn. I've been your game master, Josh Scheibe.
And I've been your host, Baxter Colburn. Thanks so much for listening in. Have a happy new year, and we'll see you next year on What's the Score.